Hey guys, finally it's here. So this is my FMS FCX18 and it took almost over 2 months to get to my place. So already this is a world traveler. So in this video we're going to unbox this car and reveal all its secrets. Let's go! No, you're kidding me, it just did it! Wow, do you see that, guys? So guys, it's finally here, the FMS FCX18, the Toyota LC80 Land Cruiser. And we all have waited a long time for FMS to make something like this. So the first thing what they did, they released this little car. So this is the Rock Hobby version of the LC80, but this isn't licensed. This is, by the way, completely different from the stock one because I modified it and these things are almost identical now. But that's for another video. So yeah, let me first get everything out of the box and show you what's inside here. Inside the box you will find the car, the transmitter, a 900 mAh LiPo battery, a USB charger, we've got a tow hook, a tool and some lysing plating. So let's start with the transmitter. So these are the basic FMS transmitter and I really like these. These are made by FlySky and yeah, the quality of these are just superb. So it runs on 4 AAA batteries which you need to supply of your own. So you've got your steering, your throttle, it's capable of one-hand driving and it's very sturdy. So channel number 3 is shifting gears. Channel number 4 is for controlling the lights, so your steering trim, throttle trim, etc. And the dip switches can be used to adjust the drag brake. Now let's have a closer look at the car and just look at this, guys. I really like the appearance of it. So the blue with the sparkle inside the paint job, I really like that. So if we look at the front of the car, here you can see the front bumper and the Toyota badge right over there. So the light buckets are functional, so they are normal lights and indicators mounted inside there, and the roof lights are also functional. So you will have wipers, we've got a snorkel, we have got some mirrors, and you can see the blackened wheel arches, which I really like. Over here you can see some more details, you know, with the writing right over here. So it's 4-wheel drive, so yeah, we all know that. But this thing really looks amazing. Just look at the rear, guys. So you'll have rear lights and you'll have indicators mounted inside there. A full spare tire. We've got a ladder and we've got the roof piece right over there. Underneath the car, here you will find all the magic of the FMS FCX18. Just look at this, guys. The setup of this car is really nice. So over here you can see the motor and there's a tiny servo. So this tiny servo is for the 2-speed gear shifting. Over here you can see an axle mounted steering servo and it's got a servo saver already on it. So you can see the metal linkages, which is pretty nice to see, and also the lower linkages are made of metal. So it's got portal axles, it's got steel gears inside there, and of course this thing has got ball bearings throughout. The chassis is made of metal and this is a very nice detail if you ask me. So the tires are a bit stiff in my opinion, but you can remove the foams inside there because the wheels are actually bead locked, which is pretty nice to see. But still, I think it's a bit too stiff. So the oil shocks are right over there. Yes, you heard it correctly. These are actually oil shocks and these are adjustable. But out of the box, I think that the oil inside there is a bit too thick. But yeah, we will find out on the track if it's okay or we have to do something about that. So you can open the hood or the bonnet and you can do it like fiddling around here, but you can also press from underneath there, and here you can see the electronics. So your battery will be placed inside here and here is your on-off switch. So let me throw in a battery and show you when it's on. The car is powered on and let me first demonstrate the lights. So all the lights are off, but the reverse lights are functional, as you can see. So press channel number 4 once and all the front lights will be turned on and you will have indicators. A bit of a downside, I think, is that the indicators will react immediately when you turn the steering wheel only a tiny bit. So I would like to have seen it when you maxed it out, but it is what it is. So the tail lights aren't functional, they are only functional when you reverse, but yeah, I think I don't like that. You know, I would like to have seen them to stay on the same time as the front lights, but it is what it is. So press it again and they will go a little bit brighter. Press it again, you will have the hazard mode, and press it again, they are off again. So power wise, here it is. So this is low modulation. Sorry, you have to put it in gear first. So channel number 3 is for the gear, so all the way to the left is low gear. Here it is, guys. Do you see that? I really like those FMS cars. Just look at this, guys. The low modulation that you have with the gearbox, you know, I really like that. So let's put it in high gear. You see, it's pretty fast and this thing really is amazing. So there's only one thing left to do and that's take it outside for a spin. So guys, we're at the first obstacle and that's this incline. So if a crawler car is any good, it should go up this one. So let's find out if the FCX18 can do it. Here you go guys, without any problem. Let's go to the next obstacle. Here's the second challenge and the car has to go all the way up this big boulder. And that's pretty challenging if the car isn't capable enough. So let's find out if this one can do it. Wow, do you see that guys? Without any problem. Let's find another one. Here's another very big boulder guys and almost no car can get on this one. So let's give him a try. No, you're kidding me, it just did it! This is amazing. Here is the next obstacle guys, so let's see how the car will handle on a terrain like this. Well, the modulation on this car is just great, you know, but the articulation with the suspension, yeah, it's not the best there is. The shocks are just too stiff in my opinion, but let's see, you know, downwards is easier than going upwards, so let's first clear this. And oh, tumble wumble. Now let's go up again. And there's only one thing that I'm noticing about this car. I think that FMS is using different electronics than they have used with some other cars. Because I can really hear the motor winding. And I thought that in the past the electronics were a bit better and you couldn't hear that. Because I think that's very annoying. But yeah, it is what it is. But here we go guys. He just cleared it without any problem. So guys, that was the driving with the FMS FCX18 and I really like this car, you know, it is so capable, it is handsome looking, you know, the paint job on there is just perfect, you know, the 2-speed gearbox, the portal axles, the electronics, you know, I really like this car. Is it perfect? Well, there are a couple of things what I would like to see differently. So let's start with the tires. In my opinion, the foam inside the tires, you know, it is just too stiff, you know, the tires won't compress or the foam won't compress, you know, they are just too stiff, you know. If you want to do it properly, just remove the foams, you know, or get yourself, some tires, something like this, you know. These are the Enjoyers one, and the compound on these are just much better than the ones, from FMS. Another thing what I don't like are the oil shocks, you know. The oil shocks it's just too stiff. When driving over the obstacles, you know, it's not compressing all the way in, and when you're driving over some rough terrain, I made some slow-mo video about that, you know, the car is just bouncing around on the tires and the suspension doesn't compress as much. So yeah, I really would like to have seen it a bit differently. Maybe some oil, you know, to change that, or put in some different shocks. So these are the Batrazzi shocks, you know. I'll put the link down below to those items. I think with those pieces, you know, this thing really can be perfect. And another thing are the lights. So the tail lights are always off, and yeah, I would like to have seen that the tail lights would be on the same time as the front lights, but it is what it is. But overall, you know, the FCX18, just like the FCX24, are just amazing, you know. The ball bearings, the metal gears, 2-speed electronics, you know, I really like the platform that FMS made. And yeah, that's it guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. If you got any questions or suggestions, leave a comment below and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.